Okay, and we are back. And vampire. We. All right.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done. So I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You are the detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbath? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know?
I mean, there's a lot of things, really.
It was Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull.
Oh, it's
I
like
can't stop thinking about
modern.
that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
We take it to Campbell. Lou's not the power in Seattle, not anymore. We have traditions, we have laws.
I'm not sure you're right. But we could try. We'd need something. I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Oh, what? Like the smalls of her clients mounted in a picture frame with a little label giving inside leg measurements and batting stats?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Oh, skeletons in her closet?
More like in the
She
basement.
uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd
Might
need
be.
to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier. Since the incident with the penguin, I hear it still smells of fish.
Fabian, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. That there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them.
Yeah, because if you forgot where they buried them, you wouldn't be able
Over
to
to
dig it
the
up.
glacier, I suppose. She looked particularly irritable. I left her alone.
That's my girl, by the way. All right, to the glacier.
Huh, goon on the door. That wasn't too helpful.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I'm on official business.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night.
Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
Yeah, sure. I'm on the guest list.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the Glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Now, Fabian,
Oh,
there's
I
no
will.
need for that.
You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. To the elevator.
I said that just the fact that it's present there.
The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. In the Glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
All right, good. Everyone's dead in here. Oh, yeah.
The Glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s.
You must be...
Tolly. This means trouble.
Damn it. Jimmy, I'll get back to you.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
Hmm.
I'm here to inspect the boiler, which is in the basement.
Really? Is the night job not paying well?
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
Pretty please, with the cherry on top.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh?
Sounds reasonable.
Investigating what?
These
You
nuts.
know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet. But what am I...
Something, anything. She's in St. Stephen's. Made a deal with Campbell to be allowed to call herself Camarilla. I want to know that...
About...
A hint?
About...
Oh, yeah. They're up to something.
Why is that?
Their work. I like it, don't get... I keep getting a feeling that I'm... You're good with the inanimate.
I'll come back.
Good luck.
Well, this is a long one then. Damn it.
Going on a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time.
I would rather be flying around beating the crap out of people. Just poking with my fingers, making them explode. But that's just me. That's what I would rather be doing in this, rather than running from one end of the map to the other, talking to people. Oh, cool. That's right, you can't jump.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what...
What do you want?
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town gotta prove their worth. The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. That opened my eyes as to how this city works. Believe me.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now. so shouldn't concern you.
Fair enough. I was just wondering. This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
About Misty.
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child safe. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together. Forever.
Yeah. I know. Have a good night.
Uh-huh.
Honda had made a deal with the court to... I thought I was on the right lines. I didn't think... Not the best conversationalist. I didn't see the point in confusing things.
Well.
Huh. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
What was the point of show me that book?
This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services? Well. I thought I was on the right line.
Well, hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery! I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Butter knives can do that too. They can also lock doors.
Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. So, have you killed lots of people?
Look at me, detective. Well honed, the stains around the hilt are my marks of glory. When I sink into an opponent, I bite, which is presumably pretty short.
Do you...
Not an owner, but a partner who will...
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent, an aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted...
You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying. So, what has
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone.
Oh, I can smell that guilt. You reek of... I gotta ask, though.
You can only speculate, detective. She does not want me found, no. Or perhaps she is scared of me.
Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend?
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment. But the wielder...
This is deep.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin and brittle bone. I sever, a cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as two fingers twice more. Bang, bang! The joints crack and digits. Our victim sobs in pain and fear, pleading with his Lady Maria for an end to this.
Oh, that was something. A vision worthy of Gideon. And... Wait. Lady Maria?
I am a knife. I cannot answer that.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy.
Thanks, Mr. Pointy. Was that all there was to it? I had a feeling there was something else. But this was probably enough for Tolly.
Oh. Legal sign, melon color, smells of sweat and alcohol. There's a tang of blood. Miss Cardoso. Really arrived safely in destination. Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you. Feel great guilt, but I tell you, what you have done is tear in the eyes of the Lord. I know you sharpen the sacrament, but you should know that I believe He stands on your shoulder. You are on the path to redemption. Bless you, Father
So the
M.
priest didn't die after all. Now that was interesting.
So you're just a phony.
Sorry to disturb.
Uh-huh.
I know what happened with the priest.
And what makes you think that?
I'm a detective. I detected it. Father Macmillan is alive and well, just minus a few digits. And you've paid your dues to the court. Everyone wins. Although I'd imagine the good father doesn't do organ recitals anymore, huh?
Okay, say that's true. Are you gonna tell anyone? Don't be a dick.
Oh, Miss Onda, I am the best kind of dick. A private dick.
You're a member of the Seattle PD.
Yeah, I know. But it was such a good line.
I mean it, Fabian.
Why shouldn't I?
Other than because I could squash you like a bug? This place, being in Seattle, not being tarred with the Sabat mark. This is important to me, Fabian. I'll just say it one last time. Don't be a dick.
I'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
No. You were told to kill him for a reason. You were told to kill him. And you didn't. You didn't kill him. So I'm going to tell everyone. I'm going to tell everyone. And that's that. Because I'm a dick.
Okay. I certainly had the goods on Onda. There was still work to do. I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art.
Blackmail.
Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating.
Reggie, old pal? Moment of your time?
It's a fine night.
Just,
Sharing.
Alright. I think,
Oh, that is exact. I got places to go, people.
Maiden.
I think that, it's none of my business what this guy does in and out of town. Neither is Tolly's. I just don't like the walking sim portions of this game. And that's all Fabian's stuff is. Like, if they made
So what was Silky up
this
to when
as
he
like a
went out for
separate,
hike?
either a separate
I doubt if he'd
expansion
tell me.
or like even just its own game. Like have one be like an action RPG and the other one be like a walking sim. That would, and just you can just like tie it together. I
Here
think
to
it would be much
brighten
better
our
than.
shared journey?
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
What do you do when you head out?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Aw, we're
enough.
friends.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
He who guards his mouth preserves his life. So shut yours, Fabian.
Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Always, detective. Just nothing anyone wants shared with the PD. No offense. I know you're barely official.
I gotta go.
Be well.
I figured I didn't think.
Oh,
Hey
you
there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
go.
Oh, I swapped shifts.
Sammy didn't tell me, but if you're here, you're here. Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
No problem, boss. We dealt with it.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss. This was probably a good time to leave.
Yeah, I imagine you'd be pretty pissed off. I also don't get why these things are inspectable. Other than to make it
then I suppose to remove. I headed to Aurora Pond to do an item from her
it's very
premises.
close. Yeah,
The
other
last
than
time I
to
done that, she wasn't best pleased.
make OCD people just like frickin' zone in. Yeah, it's a very nice looking game. Like the story's good, but I am not a fan of the walking simulator portions. Oh,
So here I was,
thought that was a
about
gimp.
to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's.
What is it?
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky. He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court.
He asked me to do it.
I doubt that.
It's not a lie. He did.
In any case, no. The custom...
Please, can I have Silky's package? No.
Could I place an order for something?
The last time you placed a special order from me was in 1983. Rather against my better judgment. Do you remember what came to pass? I was left with a big fun bumper book of sleuthing on my desk for 3 years. Accompanied, I remind you, by a yellow plastic magnifying glass and a super squirrel code ring. So no, not again. This shop is for the esoteric, not the infantile.
That code ring is very important.
I have other leads to follow.
Oh boy.
I didn't. Nope. Had nothing to say.
All right. I should have figured that it would require me to get my blood up.
Our city is wounded.
Shelby, have you a moment?
The world thrilled. Bliskin.
I've worked.
Keep your up.
And I think this more or less makes it a little more annoying. Like, I get it. It adds, you need to have the blood, whatever, what, blah, blah, blah. But, like,
Hi there.
I think it just adds in this instance
Order for this month?
when you're doing
Oh,
Fabian
you
stuff.
do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
I'll keep it safe for the boss.
Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
I would assume it's the book of Dutch love poetry.
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Oh, someone who follows orders.
There we
A
go.
novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. I'll make sure he gets it. Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly.
What keeps adding? Alice Harris plays a eternal struggle between opposing forces. Nuance from the events or steps out develop a cocktail recipe tailored to your own personal crisis along with naming suggestions.
Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess. Okay then, onwards. I still had to...
Yeah, and the worst part is it's all the way over there.
Figure
I
out what
say
was
all
going
the way
on
over
with
there.
Patience's art.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll go double check it.
I headed to Aurora Pond.
Not yet. I'll be back. Yeah. Sex Palace.
Hey,
What? Get it done, get it done.
always a pleasure.
The goat?
Alright, Silky. Tell me about this date.
I didn't have anything I wanted to discuss with him.
Fair enough, you'd probably rip my head off and shove it right up my ass. Could have saw that one coming. Alright, let's go to the back.
Here we were. A quick appraisal of Patience's artwork for Tolly.
I'm gonna say hi. This guy's pretty cool.
Fabian, what can I do for you?
Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. It sounds to me that you wish me to fabricate for you something fascinating. But I'm sorry, that I'll never do. You could browse my shop though. We might engage in trade.
I fear I have bigger fish to fry. I wanted to see Patience.
They are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
You can take a look, I'm sure. Just don't mess with anything. You know how they get.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you
Let me
very
know
much.
if anything interesting comes in.
Sure.
That. I want that. What the hell is it? Huh. But I want that. I want the crab poet picture. 5 cards classic. Oh, hey, it's magic. What else is there in here? Oh. Hey, you can actually read the magazine. Saul Pyman, Paul Simon. Anyways.
With Patience not around, this seemed a good moment. Patience was good, I think. But I was no expert. I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex. Ooh, not my taste. No. Oh, that would have just brought. I figured I needed my. Hey there.
Well.
What do I even call you? How about I just call you Art, short for Arthur, or maybe Artemisia. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the Husks of the Lost.
Oh?
I got a bolt cutter and a wrench on me, and a spark plug by the looks of it.
What's your purpose? Why did patients choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed,
You're a
I
pile
will
of bones
tear
in scrap
down
metal.
my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, jump up and flap around. What exactly are you?
Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite.
You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More. Gotta take a look at your noggin, Art. Now, I know this is got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian? Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
That's what it looks like.
It is exactly what it looks like.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
Just looking. It's real good, Patience. I mean it. The skull, right there in the center. That does draw your attention. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
In a necromantic, I want to control you way?
That would be cool, but no.
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who Old Bonehead was, I knew Tolly would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to Patience. You're really not gonna tell?
Why is it so important to you?
Tolly wants to know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
He also
damn it.
wants to know my shoe size and the circumference of your asshole. Fuck Tolly.
Tolly wouldn't let me get away without something more. Guess,
I mean, it's not wrong. He would absolutely want to know.
I didn't see
AC.
the point in confusing things. Let's have a peek, shall we? Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to Patience that I knew it.
God damn.
What?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of...
When it comes to art, I,
Yeah, I bet you do.
I'll leave.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And just like that, at minimum,
That was Patience ticked off Tolly's list.
40
That
minutes
was
of
it.
game.
Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
Yeah. Go back to my friend Jimmy the elevator. Alrighty. And just watch, he's just not even fucking here. Hello, dickhead.
How goes the sleuthing?
I know about Patience artwork.
Great. So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha. Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patience got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork.
Hmm.
I think he's got a werewolf buddy, and I think the two of them have a book club.
You know what? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
You
I
didn't
figured
feel
out
like
what was going
watching
on
them?
with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
There
She
we go.
faked the death of a priest, Father McMillan.
Because
from
I'm a
St.
dick.
Stephen's. Lou and Campbell told her to kill him as a show of faith. She had other ideas. Couldn't go through with it. Paid his bus fare.
Now that is juicy, Detective. Well done.
You gonna tell on her?
Oh, what do you take me for? A secret is always best unspent. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
I don't know what you're going to get out of Patience's art, though. Alright, Jimmy, here we go. I'm in.
The basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to. I thought about it, but it seemed I didn't think that would help.
Shit like this. Shit like this.
You have bills to pay?
World's still here.
The blessed...
There is no point. There is no point for this to be a thing.
Ooh. I hope you're here when...
We should have sent...
Why, Brian? Why worry?
I'm gonna mention my thoughts that this feels like... This game feels like someone's tabletop game. Like they just... Whoever at whichever studio was in charge of the story just basically wrote...
Are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down? Definitely
took
down.
notes of their own campaign and then just turned it into a video
No
game.
one's been down there for a while. There's indeed, I'd go so far as to...
Come on, buddy. It's your one...
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check, since the downward mechanism... Would you be upset if
I would be upset. Very upset.
The basement is unmaintained, and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is...
Come.
Of course, sir.
Yeah. So it strikes me as like the writing.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of... I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies?
Yeah, it seems like they turned it into a
Lou was never
into
around,
like
but she did
their
have
tabletop
that
game into a
pet
story,
from back in the 40s. Down
including
with the hairy hands.
a lot of the really like if
My buddy
you've ever
Will
played and
had
you
one
have
of these.
DM that was just really
Always
bad,
talking about that one song.
and
Old romantic.
I mean not even really bad, just like new,
Huh. Classical,
but like
but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them. I didn't see. I thought, yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
you're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. Am I gonna have to go up across the street to get that? Okay. Thank. Oh. But yeah, so it reminds me of a D&D game I played, but it had like the worst back and forth to just pad out the gameplay. Regular session D&D takes like 4 hours for like a night, and it's full of like petty bullshit like this.
I was right. Sophia was right.
To just pad out the gameplay, or it can be full of petty bullshit like this.
It was Luke Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Yeah, Fabian solved the case. Yeah, thanks. The fact that nobody knew I was here. But yeah. So sometimes they can make it, like with bad DM, they can fill it with petty bullshit like that. And you are not getting through the story unless you make the right dice roll. Or they'll just pad it with some dumb bullshit just to kind of like make you say, I also do this as well. Now, I've been guilty of that. I've been guilty of like padding out the gameplay when I've had like zero idea. That's also few and far between. That's also when they burn through all the content I figured. But like, I think in order to mitigate it, you should give Fabian 3 of those blood potions every time you start.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
Yeah, should give it like 3. Ooh, that was a jump. 3 blood potions right off the hop.
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s?
Call me a little slow.
When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Santiago's a myth. A boogeyman made up by the real murderer. She staked Gideon, and I have the evidence to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
I mean, you are the prince. It is your call.
You're the prince? You're supposed to enforce the laws and the traditions. Lou broke the rules. She faked Santiago, committed the Rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Oh?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old Rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspects in the old Rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know.
Well, there's that venture dominate.
Destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed, I guess.
And then they go through parts like that where that would be fine.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
Alrighty.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Gotta say, I am scratching my head on this one. The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive, I agree.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing, to provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
We know he can walk in the daytime, so this isn't a surprise. A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Werewolf, maybe?
Ugh, you know I won't tolerate them in Seattle. There's been no hint of dog for decades.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story.
Well, that goes with my...
A piece of flim-flam.
That goes my theory with it being
devilish.
a werewolf.
I think you're right. But who invented him, and why?
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course. So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a hunter, but loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. And Santiago is obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the Rebar killer, Detective?
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now, that does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term.
I think if he was getting accused by that,
killer, but
you'd be looking very disgusted.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That I'm about to have my head cut off with a side order of steak?
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the Rebar killings.
You... Oh... I... have... no suspect in the...
Well, now this just adds further questions.
Killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Not really.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
Well, it's been... Hello, buddy. I think what I will do is I'm probably going to call it here, but I'm going to do some cleanup. Basically, I'm just going to run around. Actually, no. How much time I got? Oh, he's got time for Miss Thor. Okay. I will... Yeah, I'll do the side quest, and then... tomorrow... No, not tomorrow. We'll play something else tomorrow. At some point, I will... just get on. Go looking for the rest of the things. So I'm less distracted when I go through. I don't imagine I'm very far from the end. Hey, girl.
The court seemed pleased that you tidied up those hunters, dear. Perhaps you might tidy up your appearance, too.
No, you like these little musty.
You have something for me to do?
You'll find a package on my contact's usual spot atop the police department building. I believe they're on high alert due to recent events, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Very well. Be well, Mrs.
Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, so I'll clean up. Get rid of all the cameras I can see. Get some, get a bunch of extra blood. Get a bunch of the powers. And then that'll be that. How is me jumping on a car breaking the masquerade? I just jumped on the car. No special jumps, just a regular jump.
What was that?
Kind of like that. Kind of so I wouldn't be distracted like that.
Oh, thin blue line just got a bit thinner.
What really happened to that Campbell guy?
Oh, sweet. Didn't need it. Got it.
Officer down. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Alrighty. You should be able to climb all the way up that. That lettering and color style reminds me of Bates Motel. Hello.
You have been busy, da? First the sub...
I would know more.
Oh, no.
The kinder... Yes, but I tell...
So you...
It is important.
Is there someone who...
There is. These are not Emma's earrings, but she wears them when she wishes to appear wealthy, to strip gullible young men of their wallets and their virtue.
I will deal with this. Be well.
I mean, is it Emma's fault that she's just taking advantage of certain group of people? People that think with their wieners. I don't think it is. As they say, it's empowering. Nico, I think you just got rejected. I think this is a little personal for you. Oh, interesting.
That ain't right.
Oh shit!
See? Absolutely. There we go. That cop's handled it. Why is she running like this? Look at this run cycle. Is it my computer? Is it the game? All I need to do is get you to punch me in front of a cop. Yeah, fair enough.
That's Nico's target dealt with. We should let him know.
I mean, I complain about taking forever, and then I just chase this girl across the map, so...
Now are you ready to hurt?
Thank you.
This luck. Damn, this is hard when it's cold.
Who? Well, that was that. Oh, look, that's where I need to go. All right.
You do brighten
the goods from the police.
Excellent. Have a cup on the house to pep you up.
I don't want to know where you're sipping from.
You have a pleasant...
Or maybe I do. All right. Oh, that was a little delayed. Unless that was part of
Good
the...
to see you. So...
Is the...
I need to...
Oh.
I look for...
Alright, Onda. Let us get us done. I'm just going to do the same thing I've done every single time and just pop them. Hi, buddy. Oh yeah, your girlfriend's already dead. That guy looked like Max Payne.
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Well, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
Hello, Onda.
You put down those mortal vermin yet?
Is there...
Yeah. You know the Bank of Seattle? Seems the Sabat are trying to dig in there. We have interests nearby.
I will find them.
Let's see.
Oh, fun. I will say this, though. It is not as bad as Mafia 3. It's close, but it's not as bad. Looks like the amount of padding that Mafia 3 has. Oh, Lord.
That dealt with on the troublemaker. Nice work.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Their blood was boiling. Necrotech. Alrighty. Alright. I mean, in all honesty, I probably could have done that from off stream too, but you got it. Whatever. Yeah. So. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's all we got for tonight. Should all take care. Have yourselves a good night. So, as always, take care. Have fun. Be safe. And have a good night.